Hello friends, welcome back. Well, we've got some drama going on Storybrooke right now. I decided in my infinite wisdom to play a little bit off camera. I thought it'd be less repetitive for you guys, less annoying to have to watch me make mistakes and learn how to play the game from scratch. If I maybe made some of those mistakes off camera, I thought I'll not progress the story any further along, but I will just kind of build my farm up a little bit and just kind of get to grips with what the game is all about and try and learn a little bit about it. So as you can see, I'm day 2 of summer. Let me just, check the weather. Clear and sunny, great. Would prefer rain, but whatever. Check the fortune. Spirit's very happy, fantastic. So you're going to see when I leave this room the mistake that I made, and I had to Google it to find out what had gone wrong, because I didn't know what this meant. And you can imagine my frustration when I discovered that I'd wasted my time and money. I was so close to being able to harvest these flipping potatoes. I've wasted thousands of gold. I thought I was being so clever because I was saving it all up and like making my potato patch. And then one day I came out of my house and was like, what happened? Like some kind of zombie apocalypse overnight. No, not a zombie apocalypse. Summer has come and ruined my life. So I've watched a few tips and tricks videos, like, what to do, what not to do, beginner's guide. Not one of them mentioned do not plant crops. Not like out of season. That makes sense to me. But I didn't plant them out of season, and I didn't know how many days were in a season, and I did not know that if you planted them out of season, oh, we've still got a little bit of time, okay. If you planted them out of season, that would happen. So I did Google it, and everything that I read said they are not going to come back the next season. They are dead. They are done. Get rid of them. So I'll be really upset if you guys now tell me that if I'd left them until the next spring, they would actually become something. They looked dead. They didn't just look wilted. They looked dead. So I'm going to assume that is the case. But yeah, quite upset. It was difficult. It was difficult time. It was. And so I've basically wasted at least a half a season. But it's not wasted, is it? Because I learned from those mistakes. I will not do that again. And then I've just had to Google how many days are in a season. 28. And then here it says this. Each season in the game is 28 in-game days. It's important to keep track of the seasons and how long each crop takes to cultivate. If you're still growing a seasonal crop and the seasons turn over, those crops will instantly go bad. Not one thing that I read or saw gave that as a beginner's tip. And I don't know about you, but that feels like a fairly significant thing to know. Right, so I've just bought myself a load of tomatoes. As you can see, I'm going to go back and replace some of my crops. I mean, I was going to build a chicken coop. I had grand designs. I had seen how I've read about like how you feed chickens, and someone was saying don't start chopping down your grass till you've got a silo. Then someone else said you don't even need a silo, because if you put grass around the chicken coop, then the chickens just eat the grass and yada yada. So here I've built myself a little path. Everything's going on. I've been saving this like little bit of grass here. I was going to put a chicken coop and surround it with grass. Now I have $0 and starting over from the beginning. So very annoying. The only benefit is that I am now going to plant everything over here closer to the water source, because I realized fairly early on that was really stupid to plant everything so far away from this water. Really, I should have just put everything immediately next to the water. That would make the very most sense. Also, I had so many crops going on that it was taking up like all my energy and some. Like I was actually eating some of the crops that potentially I should have just sold. I mean, I definitely should have just sold because that energy was completely wasted. It angers me more and more the more I think about it. Also, I've got a dog. Where is he? There he is. Got a dog. Isn't he cute? He just turned up one day. So, you're all caught up. I made a scarecrow. Made some path. Ruined a load of crops. And it's only day 2 of summer. So, what I'm going to do is wander around foraging things to sell. No, don't do that. That's unnecessary. Oh, my inventory's full. Of course my inventory's full. Let me go and put some of these back. I'm going to wander around. I'm going to pick things up. I'm going to forage things. I'm going to collect things to sell because I need to recoup my losses. I am glad though that I had a little bit of time with the game off camera because it definitely allowed me to kind of play around with it a little bit more. I was less pressured to be like, you know, making things happen and doing things in the right order. I had a few days where I just generally made mistakes in that I kept going to bed really late, and it took me ages to realize that that was halving my energy the next day. I was like, why? What is going on? And then I realized it's because I was going to bed too late. I thought as long as I went to bed and I didn't pass out, I was fine. Or maybe it was because I was exhausted. Either way, I'm avoiding doing all of those things now because I want to use the maximum amount of energy. I was finding different things that I could forage, just loads of different things that I wouldn't have necessarily played around with. I was sending myself to bed because I had no energy left rather than using up resources that could be sold. And it definitely helped me get to grips with the game a little bit more in a way that, you know, you usually do when you're playing like a normal person and not filming yourself do absolutely everything. I'm gonna get rid of my webcam so that I can see how much energy I've got left. Not a lot, but I'm going to use it here because I'm really hoping I'll find something valuable. So I haven't done anything with that like old abandoned house or anything yet. I have not done any kind of battling. I really haven't done anything that would kind of progress the story along. The only thing that happened, I will insert the cutscene here. So it seems like Jojima are kind of just coming for Pierre's generally. They're definitely framed as like the evil, big bad Amazon corporation. I'd like to make a pathway to... Well, I have made a pathway, but I'd like to kind of like straighten it out and actually make it a full pathway so that I can get around a little bit more easily and also be able to find my way a little bit more easily. So my idea was that I would make myself a path to like the wizards and the ranch, that kind of thing. So I'm not just kind of wandering around aimlessly as I am right now. It also seems to be faster on the path than it is on the rough grass. I don't know if I'm imagining that. And as we know, the time in this game goes super fast. So it all counts, doesn't it? Oh, shells! I had no idea that I could pick up shells. Okay, well now I can't pick up anything because I have no inventory. That was another thing I was so looking forward to. I was so looking forward to expanding my inventory, and that flipping backpack is so expensive. This evening, I will play a little bit more off camera. I'll probably get to like spring next year at this rate, just to like slightly get myself back into a good position where I've got some crops, where I've got some gold again. I'm so mad at myself because I literally spent every single penny on crops. And then I put all of the money back into crops. And It was all for nothing. Even the crops that I did manage to, and all the time, even the crops that I did manage to like successfully harvest, that's all wasted because all of that money went back into the crops that were ruined. I also really, really, really want a new axe because I desperately want to get rid of these huge tree trunks. So again, I need gold to do that. I need copper, although I think I maybe need like a smelter or something. I'm not completely sure, you know. Right, what time is it? 10 o'clock. I'm going to try and run back to the beach. Run! Run, Michaela! I'm going to try and run back to the beach and go and collect some more things that I can sell overnight. I don't know if it is a time thing, that if I am not in bed by a certain time, that's why I had less energy, or if it was because I was exhausted. I don't know. But I could really do without losing that energy. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm just losing my way constantly. I could do with like a real specific path. Because I'm not taking the most efficient route anywhere. What is that? You see those little blue things? I don't know if that's just like a pattern in the sand. Oh no! Did I exhaust myself? That is because I've covered myself up. I covered it up with the webcam and I didn't know it said I was going to be exhausted. It's getting late. I know it's getting late and now I'm going to be exhausted. Although since I'm out anyway, might as well look in some trash cans. There is no way I am getting back for 2 a.m. This is a crawl. Oh, what's she doing out? She doing out at this time of night? I wonder if you could stay in someone's house until 2 a.m. or like the saloon or something, and then you just pass out. This is not ideal because not only am I going to be exhausted tomorrow, but I'm also losing money because I'm going to need to be picked up and taken back to my house. This is just generally terrible. That's great. But how much money did I lose? Oh, there was an earthquake during the night. Looks like a storm is approaching. Thunder and lightning is expected. Okay, spirits are in good humour. Wait, there was Queen of Swords as well, wasn't there? Oh, but it's a rerun, so I've seen this already. Oh, I learnt to cook radish salad. I didn't already know that. Okay, so I don't know what the earthquake would have done for me, but... Oh, I woke up with, like, no energy at all today. Oh, I've only been billed 3 gold. I'm sure I was billed more than that last time. This is embarrassing. I lost my lucky purple shorts. I'm telling you because I think I can trust you. If you find them, bring them back discreetly. I'll pay well. Accept the quest, of course. I will literally do anything for money at this point. And I have 0 energy. And I mean, that means nothing to anything because I don't have a lot else to do because it's not like I've got a lot of things to grow. Not a lot of things to harvest. Where do we reckon he left his shorts? On the beach, maybe? Where would he possibly have taken his shorts off? That's the real question. Ooh, there's stuff over there that I want to collect. You know, I might have enough wood now to make that bridge. Maybe I'll go home and do that today. Okay, I'm going to put these shells in the box to sell overnight. I could probably go and sell them at Pierre's, but... laziness. Oh, I've got loads of wood. That's what she said. Okay, I will go to the beach. Let's see if I can sell. Oh, let's also just see if there's anything to forage up here. There is. I'll go and see whether or not I can build that bridge because there was definitely some stuff to forage on the other side of the beach. Okay. Yes. Yay! Let's see what's on the other side of the beach. I'm gonna... Oh! I didn't even mean to do that. Right, if I eat this, does that, like, undo the sluggishness? I think it does. There's so much stuff over here. I want to sell all of this, obviously, because I need that dollar, but at the same time, might I need this for something? Might I need this for a quest? Will it replenish itself? These are the questions that I have. But in spite of those questions, I'm going to go immediately to Pierre's. Oh, it's Wednesday! So Pierre's is closed. So I'm not going to go to Pierre's. I'm just going to put them in the box. That is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like I'm making a mistake. Also, the earthquake. So it said there was an earthquake. I can't see that that had an impact on my farm. Would it have had an impact on my farm if I had like buildings on my farm beyond my actual house? Like, is that something that happens throughout like the summer season? And didn't impact me because it didn't impact me. Is that the deal? Like, if I go and speak to other people, would they be like, oh my God, that ruined my life? I was kind of imagining this silo might have just fallen apart. How much are animals? Okay, well, you won't even tell me how much they are. Fine. Lewis, I'm just here to make sure all of Marnie's business needs are met. I'll bet, Lewis, with your purple shorts. If we find purple shorts on Marnie's ranch, we know what's what. I'm really on the lookout for these shorts. Like, maybe they'd be down the mines. Just thinking, why would you take your shorts off? Maybe he was at the pub. I wonder, oh, what if that's what caused the earthquake? It wasn't a real earthquake at all. Mayor Lewis took off his shorts. Wait. Was this here before? I haven't... What? Okay. Was that blocked by a load of whatchamacallit, like a load of rocks before? And as the earthquake moved those rocks, because this was not, I could not come up here before. Oh, and to think I almost went to bed. Is this like a bathhouse? What? Oh my God, I'm wearing a swimsuit. This is so cool. Oh my God, it's going to give me my energy back. This is amazing. This is my favourite part of the entire game. Well, that was fantastic. This is surreal, honestly. Completely surreal. Please, someone confirm that that was not there. That's just appeared overnight. Love it. Okay, well, before it gets too dark, I'm going to use this extra energy to chop down some trees on the farm. Oh, a little firefly. That's definitely sold me on the idea of lamps, though, because you can build and purchase lights for your farm, right? And that's made me believe that they would actually be useful. I'm realizing now that I also forgot to water my plants because I had no energy when I woke up, so I didn't think that I could. Oh, I've got a kiln. Wonder what I can do with a kiln. Probably something with clay. Oh, okay. Right. I am recouping. The dog's like, watch the TV, watch the TV. Get out of the way so I can watch the TV. Why are you in the way? Sunny day tomorrow. Ooh, okay, good luck. And you can find Dorado fish in forest rivers during the day. Rainbow trout in the mountains during the day. Pufferfish in the ocean early afternoon. Octopus in the ocean in the morning. Ooh, octopus! You know, I've really not done very much fishing at all in this game. Oh my God, it's raining. Exciting, exciting. Right, if it's raining, then what I am going to do is take advantage of that, run to Pierre's, and go and buy, well, I'll sell some stuff that I have on my person, just to free up my pockets a little bit. And then Ooh, thunder and lightning. Then I will go and quickly plant some things. Oh man, why is it that time goes so quickly until, like, in the morning, it's really, really slow. If I get straight out there doing things, it's super, super slow. And then as soon as I want time to go a reasonable speed, it's super, super fast. Check some trash cans. Fill the time. Never know. You only need to find something in a trash can one time to want to keep looking in trash cans. Okay, it's 9:10. It's 9:10. It's time. It's time. But wait. Oh, I do also just quickly want to check these trash cans. Oh, Pierre, Pierre, Pierre. I think I'm going to stick with tomatoes. I'm going to stick with tomatoes. Oh, inventory full. Okay, let me just sell some stuff. Let me just sell some stuff real quick. I'm sure some of you will be like, no, don't sell that. Well, listen. I think we can all agree I've made bigger mistakes. What have I got left? I'll have some pepper seeds because they mature in 5 days, and honestly, I need a bit of a win at the moment. I need to harvest something to sell. Right, let's dig some more dirt. What makes me really cross about the potatoes? It's almost a potato famine. What makes me cross about the potatoes? I'll tell you. Thanks for asking. It is that I perfectly laid them out. Like, I had the exact right amount of soil, patch situation to the ratio of the actual thing, the potatoes, and so I really want to get rid of that. That bothers me immensely, because now I'm just going to have, oh, do you know what? I'll put it over here. It won't annoy me as much if it's just randomly planted over here. Yeah, it was just a perfect, like, nice little rectangle, and they were all the same. And now I'll never get to, like, appreciate the beauty that is that perfect potato patch. I just won't. It's really upsetting. Right, so I wonder if there's something specific I'm supposed to do on these days. On these days when it's raining, it's like super stormy. I wonder if there are specific tasks that are easier or that you're supposed to do. If anyone knows, please let me know, because I don't trust these guides that I've watched, because they all just sent me to my doom without telling me anything about the one fatal mistake that I was about to make. I feel like it's one of those things that they're like, well, obviously, I'm obviously not going to need to tell anyone this because they're going to know this. Am I just using the wrong thing? Why is this not... Was I hitting the... Oh, there was something behind it. That's why. FFS. So yeah, as always, any advice, welcome. Okay, that I think is me done, because I don't know what else I have that I can do today. I don't think there's anything around to be foraged. Although maybe I'll just have a quick peek down at the beach, because maybe the rain would bring things up with the tide. I don't know. Have a quick look up here. No, I've got everything there is to be got from up there. Not really. I don't think I can pick that up, can I? No. I need to put something else in my hand, because I'm going to end up exhausting myself by accident. Ooh, bit of coral. Of course my inventory's full. Coral, any more, preferably coral. Because, oh, who's this? Oh! I have a feeling he had something to do with the earthquake. Okay, right, what have I got? Let's just check if there's anything else in here that I want to get rid of. No. Like, empty my inventory. I'm assuming that the dog's bowl is full because it's been raining. Yes. Okay, and it's time for me to go to bed. That is going to be it for this episode. Really? Oh my god, I can't even get into the house. You can only imagine. I can't drive in a straight line. Really, all I wanted to share today was my hilarious mistake. I will come back in a few Stardew Valley days when I've kind of recouped a little bit, learned a little bit more, but I don't want to progress the story off camera. So at some point we will go properly into the mines where I'll do some combat. We will go into that abandoned building, learn a little bit more about that. And I want to learn a bit more about what's going on with the Jojo Corporation. But in the meantime, I'll try and progress a little bit with the farm itself so it doesn't get too boring for those of you, most of you, who've played the game before and understand the whole thing. I think you'll probably be happy with that. But thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me so far. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!